Strategy, fundamental thing is the strategic thinking. That starts with you. So you can learn all the strategy modules and become a strategy knowledgeable person, but you won't be able to do much from a leadership point of view unless you have that strategic thought. And if there are not much strategic thought, you would not find much action to prove your strategic thinking. This is my granddaughter, 2 years old granddaughter. And look at her. Now she's not posing for a picture. She's really involved and engaged, whatever she's doing on that MacBook, right? And in our childhood, we have a very different lifestyle. So imagine these young kids, the lifestyle they are adopting very fast. This is what I said. If you look back in the history, and I don't know how long human beings are surviving on this planet, but we have the 5,000 years documented history, 5,000 years. And until 5,000 years, those human beings were more or less like us. Physical condition, physical characteristics were more or less like the same. And I believe that maybe their brain structure was also more or less the same. So why they were not able to invent smartphones or smart devices that we are using today, right? If they have the same capability and capacity, physical and mental, why didn't they do it 5,000 years ago? Because the evolution of brain is long term. Our brain is so powerful, it takes longer than our lifetime to create those inventions. So we think that someone available now has created those devices. No, they have built upon the work of the previous generation. What my granddaughter is doing, she's building upon what we are passing on to these kids, right? So in other words, I would say that it really took 5,000 years to create a smart mobile phone, and a lot of generations were involved into it. So our responsibility is to take the knowledge from previous generations and take it forward. Now the change which is happening is that the pace is increasing. So we are becoming smarter in putting together all those inventions and developments and make it even faster. So that's why you are seeing a lot of changes in one lifetime. It's like a relay race, right? So you achieve something and you pass on to the next generation. So it is our obligation, it is our responsibility that whatever we have gained, pass on to the next generation. That's one thing. But look, what are you picking up from the previous generation? Are you picking up anything or not? If you are not learning as much as you should, you are not doing justice with this rule of the game. You need to pick up from your father or generations before you and take that knowledge and pass on to next generation. That's our responsibility as member of the human mankind.